G'day guys, Sparky Dave here. Today's video, we're replacing 3 downlights above the kitchen bench top and retrofitting these for some LED downlights. The most suitable downlights for the job, I find, are the R920 Halcyons. The cutout size mimics the existing halogen cutouts at 82mm. They come with a dimmable driver that is safe to install under insulation. And in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how easy and efficient it is to replace these halogens with LEDs. I would do a comparison video on the difference between the halogen light output and the new LEDs. However, unfortunately, none of these 3 lights are actually functional at the moment. They've either got blown lamps or the transformer is stuffed. To remove these, simply twist them and pull down. Beware, as shrapnel might just pop out of the ceiling. The next part is a wee bit easier if it's possible to maneuver the aluminium surround out of the way. Unfortunately with this one, it's actually interlocked behind the clips, so it must come out as one fitting. This next part requires 2 hands, one on either side, and just watch these clips because as you pull down, they have a mousetrap effect and will snap onto your fingers if caught in them. So take it slow, get it halfway out, then apply pressure to the clips so they don't snap on your fingers. So here I've got it halfway out. I'll then apply pressure to the clips on either side and slide the fitting down. Next part, remove the transformer. Because these 3 light fittings are blown and there are multiple lighting circuits at the switchboard to isolate, we can either go through and isolate all of the lighting circuits, which may be the fastest method. Don't forget to add a lockout to each one. Another method to go through, if there was a lot more lighting circuits than the 2 in this property, you can turn another light switch on from the same switch, isolate circuits until the light is off. Be aware, this may not be the case, hence we need to test prove at the fitting to ensure we've isolated the correct circuit. Because I've got an extra helper today, I'm going to go through a quick test prove method if you had another worker available on site. See, we've got 240 volts at the light fitting itself. Alright, turn it off. Now we've got no voltage, and turn it on again. Now I've got 240 volts again, turn it off. We've now just test proved the meter. The meter has the potential to pick up 230 volts and currently there's no voltage on that circuit. So we'll go and lock out the circuit now. Now we've properly locked out the circuit, we can carry on with work. Now that we're back at the light fitting, we want to test before we touch. So we'll test once more that there's no voltage on these terminals before we touch them. And as you can see, there's no voltage on that cable. The 1 volt reading on the meter is just inductance on the cable due to its proximity to other circuits in the house that are currently live. Now we can safely unscrew the 2 terminals and remove the transformer. These copper ends look perfectly suitable to slot straight into our new LED driver. With the new driver, you'll see the 2 terminals are labelled L and N. L on the left hand side of the video, N on the right hand side. So we'll ensure that we loosen these terminals off before we slot the cables in and tighten them up. Always double check that you're screwed down onto the copper of the cable only, and do the pull test to ensure the cable is in the driver firmly. Now I'm happy. Close the driver and insert it into the ceiling. Because it's an under insulation driver, we don't have to worry about placing it on top of the pink bats up there. Plug the new downlight in. And clip it up into the ceiling. Hopefully the video does it justice, but you can see the difference between the old-fashioned halogens and the brand new LED downlight. I'll get these other two replaced off camera and show you the final result. Remove our lockout from the board. Flicker on. And we'll turn the switch on. Nice. Now there's nice, decent, bright lighting in the kitchen. And we can see the kitchen bench. Mind the dishes. We can see the kitchen bench perfectly. Cheers for watching, everyone.